Good morning, my friends, and welcome to the Breakfast Club. We're just hitting 8:30 on a Tuesday, February 18th, right off the bat here. We're opening up for news events, so we're looking for this market. I would like to see now that we've hit this premium, little tiny premium right here up here on the daily. That last little fella up there we had marked off, that's all done. And we've hit it. And now my question is, where do we go from here? Are we using it to leverage to go higher, reach for the premium arrays that we have up here on our buy side? Or is that it? Do we look for a reversal now, a market structure shift, and then start coming back down into this range again now? Or do we just keep pumping up? Everybody's calling for these highs now. But if this just reverses on us now and comes all the way back down, let's hit our premium array. That's all I'm interested in. So we'll have a look at how this first part of the morning opens up. I hope you're all doing well this morning. Let's do a little reconnaissance on the charts and see if there's anything else up here that we could be reaching for. Do a 4-hour look back. Let's make this a little bigger. We have this last little one right here. Also, we got a 4-hour one way up here yet. The 22,391. 22,391. That's right in here. Okay. And 22,400. 22,410. So we still have some more upside premiums to reach for. We find support here off the hourly. If we can get back through 22,296 on a close for continuation on the upside. And we're waiting for Trump to have a little speak as well. Yes, our upside objectives was 61.62. If we get this gap up here refilled. High's been taken. Expecting these lows to get broken now. This has been made rough up here. This is smooth down here. So assuming we're going to keep coming through this and extend the range, taking out these shorts here. Looking for a retracement now. Looking for back up here. 44,550.66. pre-market. So I'd like to see that start working its way through that blue box now. That's a daily premium array. I'd like to see that start to work through here. I do like this. They broke structure here. Come back, found support at it. I'd like to see we're all the way up inside the premium array now. The premium box. I'd like to see that get taken on the upside here now. Another market structure shift would be great to see that break that and start climbing out of there. Still looking for the next objective in wheat to go higher. I want to see this stay, a portion of this stay open, whether it be this retracement into this old high and continue going higher and leaving this gap open. Move that. I like we gap up above here, start heading higher for soybeans. I was looking for soybeans to start coming down here a little bit. Immediate rebalance. We'll see how that acts today. If that doesn't turn into a wick again and start coming back down. We've already tapped into, nope, haven't quite come back into that. We've got this reversal here. Or tap into the top of it. And then you want to see a steady climb above this candle. As soon as we can get above that candle on the close, then run for the high. Sugar. This was our upside objective in sugar, and we are almost hitting it today. It's really good. We've called sugar so well. Sugar's acted exactly the way we wanted. Like for months now, we've been calling that one. Lows are finally taken. We can get above this candle on a close. I'd like to see that use that as support. And we'll start coming higher in coffee. So this was overnight. We ran the lows out. Now we've got a nice little reverse happening here. We'll see if the next hour closes above that, and we use this fair value gap to push this higher back into this range again. Look for 50% and beyond. Live cattle. We're trading below this level now. Find support at that level. I want to see a structure break. Oh, we've got a structure break here. I'd like to see that just start coming all the way back down to this consolidation here now. Head back for this little box below us. Cocoa's failing to get up into these higher arrays. So if we tap this and go, we're coming back down here. Looking for a return through this level and start to come back down into this breaker down here again. Let's see if this candle here holds. But we're heading back into these lows again. Unless we trade above that spot there. So I've got two areas here. This is kind of like the pin that's holding it for lower. And if we get up on top of it, that'll enable us to get into that higher range. Higher part of that range. that premium box. Corn's finally breaking out of here. It came down this morning and just tapped the top of the consolidation again at the opens. I like it. Now we head higher. That corn sure is going up in price. Holy smokes. You just think about where it's gone since August last year. 380 bucks to now over 500. Lean piggies. I want to make sure they're not sticking price somewhere else. So we're still sitting at $92. We're right near the middle of our two objectives we were looking for. So I'd like to see us reach for the higher one. I'll leave a portion of that open. I think it's the bottom 25. You pull the fib in the inside of that. I'd like to see that bottom 25 stay open. Crude oil. We found our first objective down here. We're looking for this to retrace back down. It has hit that first objective, so now I want to see we have not closed below here yet. We have not had a body below here yet. So we've had some wicks get down there. So it tells me perhaps we want to retrace back into this little box we got above us here. Maybe into this candle and come lower. So if we're in this consolidation, next upside is the imbalance here, this fair value gap. If we start closing above it, I'm looking for higher prices. Abandon this idea for the short term and look for another run above these highs, or at least the rejection block. We're getting a structure shift here. Bodies are closing above this level. Let's see if we get some more leverage on this to go higher. Yeah. Okay. Gold. Get this out of here. This is a 1 hour chart. It's your upside objective up top. Pull that fib tool in here. 62%. There's nothing to get on here for this consolidation. You can't even get a cam 1 model entry here. You don't even get an institutional order flow entry drill on that. There's not even an entry. You'd have to get that on a lower time frame, perhaps. This would have been the only one right here. Body trades above it. You come back inside it. That's the only clean liftoff I can see in gold. On a 1 hour chart, that is. I'm sure there's plenty down on the lower time frames. I had Bitcoin here last night. I was aiming for here, and it just came back, took my stop loss out. I wanted this to get That's what happens when you have too many PD rays. You're reaching for too many PD rays. Should have just reached for the old low here. That's it. These double lows. Should have had it close out here. I put the trade on before I went to bed, so I was kind of looking for it to reach into the rejection block down here. We just swept the lows, then literally came back against me and took my stop out. Oh, where's it going to go? So now that we're above this level, if we don't get a retracement on this candle, this candle doesn't close above here, we get a retracement back into this. I'd like to see this go higher. And if we trade back through it again, you got to wait for the lows and the highs to get taken. Otherwise, you're just in a consolidation here on an hourly basis. So I'd like to see this be used now as support to send this higher. See if we can get anything in there. I like this for Russell. Holding this since $33, $35. I think he bought this one out. Good for him. So now you see how we've done this little reversal. That was the line in the sand. You didn't want to see it getting any lower than that. It's come down there. We've had a nice reaction off of it. We've got above this level here now. We can close above here today. So that's the other day. Yes, so we've closed above that. I'm going to come back, find some support in here. I'm looking for that premium box now. Start getting back up on top of that. And then he's away again for some more profit in that one. So that's a nice little recovery from $96. You're almost up another $10. That's like the third of what you put it in. It's really good. So I'm happy, Russell, that you're moving in the right direction for that to continue. And Disney is looking, we're going to get above here for me to be a little more excited about Disney going higher. And then you get the premium. If we can get above that one, you're looking for equilibrium and then the run back into this candle again. Got to get above here though. If we start turning around, we have to clear out. This whole thing here on the downside. These are the two areas I want to see support. to go higher. This will extend the range higher, take out these highs, and this one will take out the lows. So that's where I'm sitting right there with them. Come on, Walgreens, get it together, man. $9.60. Just come down to $9.60 and you can start climbing again. Oh, good talk about that one. Hit right off the bottom of that. Now I want to see it come all the way back down again now. I'd like to see up to 1450 to 1427 or 1450 to 1507. Upside, then we'll see that roll over and take this consolidation out again. British pound sitting right inside that fair value gap that we posted the premium rate. We've got to get through that and that buy side to get a little higher. Otherwise, if we bounce off of that, look for a run back into these old highs here. We've already hit them already. We'll see if we come back down into this level here, old high. Yeah, I want to see it get above this level for this to continue going higher. What is the dollar doing? The dollar is that's for the upside. Come down, hit the body here at 107.1. Australian dollar. $63.30. I'd like to see that last little portion stay open. Just hit 63.30 and go. If it doesn't touch that, it's even better still. Give us consequent encroachment, which is what we just hit here at 37, 63.37, and then start climbing higher. If this US dollar climbs higher than this, because we're coming back into this low, this climbs higher, obviously this will drive back down, start eating through. Whatever's relative in here is in here. So if we got this fair value gap here, you look for this fair value gap here to fill. This whole SIBI has been filled now. Got to get above that SIBI for me. Keep going higher. Same with this euro dollar. There's a small little fair value gap here. We'll see if this holds price. We can wick down into here. You want to see a body stay up or above this inversion here. So we want to send this higher. We get down below it and below this one at 104.292 on the close, then look for another run back into this range. Look at that. We made it back up to 70 cents on the dollar. Got nothing for silver right now. That brings us right back to NQ. All right, who's here first this morning? Good morning, Hans. First through the door, Hadi, hello. Derek, oh boy, must have been sleeping well in Canada. We're sleeping really well. Yeah, I had a good little snooze-a-rooze there last night. Mardeep, good morning. Greg, good morning. Want to buy crude oil cheaper? Well, let's hope we can get back into these lower levels and you can get that. This just looks, there's a ton of liquidity sitting down here. I want to see it really accelerate through here if you do. So be careful you don't buy into it, the rapid move through all this consolidation, like a sudden plummet in price. So you have a structure break, then also takes out this high, gives you a reversal right there, closes below it, comes back up inside it. No wicks or no bodies get above there. You continue, so your reversal was here about 20 minutes ago. Structure break on the downside, body closes below it. You come back up inside this candles here and continue going lower. Take out this sell side here, range extension, extend the range. So now we're back into that bearishness. So just keep an eye on that. We're in a bearish little move now, Craig. Not once we get through this level, what do we got left below us? New week opening gaps, two big new week opening gaps and a new day opening gap below us. That'll put you at $70 again. 70.27. That'll take out this old low or the low of the day. So it seems to be the big drawn liquidity again is down here. Okay, so again, keep your eye on this. If we get back above here, running for these highs again. Running for at least the premium level at 71.20, 71.21 to 71.23. This is good. Just a wick. I'd like to see us retrace back into this level right here. See if we can't start using that to go higher. I bought more Disney this AM. You bought more Disney. You buy some pretty expensive stocks just to get $200 or $300 out of them. I suppose it doesn't matter if that's your objective, I guess. It works for you. Good morning, binary. I want 112. Campione, good morning. You want the equilibrium range here? It's a nice objective. I look for 112.53 to 112, 113.09. And then ABS, good morning. I think they had an interest rate announcement last night. Australian dollar. Waiting to short indices today. Late start here. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Peter. Just hanging around right in that premium box we were looking at here at 310. This guy up for a few minutes. It's hot in this house. Holy smokes. It's like minus 23 out there. 27. Minus 27 out there right now. Eesh. Wife's got to go to work this morning. No thanks. I used to hate having to haul somebody out of a car at minus 27 and car crashes on the highway. I hated that stuff. No more than the people inside the car, I suppose. $3. I don't know, what is that? I think it's less than that for you guys. Whatever, like 30 degrees is freezing point, right? So go to minus 27. I don't know what that ends up being for you guys. I know when you start getting into the minuses, you start getting close to us. Minus 21 Fahrenheit here in Michigan. I feel you. 14 in Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Yeah, it's not a. If you get a wind chill out there, that's when it starts getting into minus 40s and ridiculous minus 50s. And I remember teaching in the Grain Exchange building in Winnipeg, Manitoba. God, that would have been back in the 90s, early 90s. I was teaching a CPR course, and we had to carry these. Back in the day, the little Ann dolls used to come with like fake hair and fake teeth and all that stuff. And they weighed a ton. They're absolutely monstrous mannequins. And I had to carry half dozen of these things into the Grain Exchange building. I had to park in this parkade, and it was 50 below with the wind chill factor. It was minus 30 and the winds were howling. And I had to get a hold of the handle. And the handles were even frozen because they were like these little handles. You can get your fingers under them and they kind of slide up a little bit so you could kind of grab the whole big heavy plastic box. And I had to do 3 trips back to the car to pick these damn things up to take them into the Grain Exchange building to teach the CPR course. Oh, I still remember the pain of that day. And there's a song in Manitoba. It says Portage in Maine, 50 below. And that day was Groundhog Day, because I remember it was Groundhog Day, and holy smokes, it was freezing, bitter, bitter cold. It's the first time I ever came into a course angry. Just one of those, you're so cold, you're just angry. It's unbelievable what you subject yourself to, which is nowhere near like what the frontier pioneers had to go through. But, you know, in your nice little winter parka at Portage in Maine for 10 minutes. Cushy. Hadid's minus 19 there. I hope that heats up a little more, Hadid, when I come out there in April. I was looking at airplane ticket prices to get out there. I tell you, traveling across Canada is super expensive. I can go to England cheaper than it cost me to fly out to Ontario. I got to see my buddy Hadid, and Carla's doing a course out there. So she's doing a school presentation or review out there. So I got to go visit my buddy Hadid, and anybody else that's out there near Toronto. We'll have to have a big meetup. See how things are going. Go to SC Beaches, we want your money. Good movie. Golf in Myrtle works too. Yeah, those frontiersmen were tough dudes. It's crazy. Yeah, I hear Delta has some discounts right now. They do. They're turning a lot of planes into super slider snow skates. I saw that. I saw the video last night of this kid climbing out of the plane with his phone on, and they yelling at him, "Put your stuff down!" And he's like, "No!" He had his cell phone running the whole time, and he's climbing out. The plane's completely upside down. He's climbing out, and they're hauling him out of the plane. There, the wings are just completely broken off this Delta plane, and they're the guy's like, "Holy F, holy F." He's just effing him blind the whole time. He says, "I was just in that plane, man." And he backs away, and you just see this plane completely flipped upside down, and the wings are gone, and they're hosing it down. But yeah, I guess that must have been a pretty scary experience. I'm sure there's going to be a few more little videos like that popping out. I saw that one on X last night. Do you remember the Super Slider snow skates by K-Tel? Do you remember those things? I'm probably dating myself. They were like literally 50 years ago. I was like 9 years old when those things came out. Super Slider snow skates, and all they were was it's like taping a uh, crazy carpet to your feet with no, you had no turning ability. They had made it look like you could turn, but no. They had this smooth kind of little ridges in the bottom to give you the impression that you could actually turn. Once you got going, man, you were just ripping down the hill. You're thinking, yep, there's a lot of broken legs. There's a lot of fences about to get some holes in it where kids can't stop at all. You literally have to throw your body onto the ground and hook your fingers in there and hope you can slow yourself down. When you strap them crazy carpets to your feet, they didn't last a long time because there was a lot of broken legs in the emerge department because of these super slider snow skates. If you don't know what they are, go look them up. They were literally like strapping a crazy carpet to your legs and going. Wait a second. Yeah. This is the time I wanted to go to the okay. Yeah. Make sure you let me know you got there okay. It's cold out there. It started on the start. That's just start off. Okay. How did you get that big gap between 817 and 822? I don't know. I'm looking at my other charts here, my other micro charts, and this doesn't exist. Yeah, this is filled with candles. They're bull candles, but they're on my micro chart. It's yeah, I don't know why suddenly on that one it's 5-minute chart doesn't have it. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys have that on yours? Is that big chunk missing on your charts as well? Yes, when you said K-Tail, your hope for you bit fast. Morning, Cat. When I got old, I only golf in 70 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer. When do we get short? We got to get through some market structure shifts first before you consider short on that just right now. I'd want to see it get back through here. Get below 8 o'clock's turn. Take through all of that first. Get you, so on a 1 hour chart, you'd have to get back through here, which puts you through this lot here. Take this on the downside, and then you get a break structure here and here. Then I'm looking for more downside, but it's also tight right now. You could say this would be a structure break inside here, and you'd be aiming for somewhere down here around 297, 294 to 296. But inside this range here, you've got this level at 304 to 303. I don't have that gap. Maybe turn off the app. Oh, so it doesn't have it, hey? You go to a 5 minute, and then back to a 1 minute. There we go. Voila, she's filled in. They're probably just missing data for a second or two there. All right, so if we can get this closed below here, look for this little level right here. There's that level. Then you'd look for upside. Michael's talking about 450 upside. Well, we already looked at that over here. That's 450. That's the rejection block. I think that's where the first one we got. Oh, he's looking for the buy side liquidity. We're looking for 400 initially. Looking for 450 doesn't necessarily mean we're going to get there. We got lots of PD rays to reach through first before we get there. Depends on what time frame he's on, I suppose. If you're on a daily chart, that's your upside objective we're hitting right now. So if we close above this, then 450 is your next rejection block first, 418 and then 450. Now we're coming under this. So I want to see this give way and this order block here give way. And then we're looking for a run on this 815 low. I need that meetup at Hades in April. If after the 15th, I may want to join you there. Absolutely. Pop in, man. Anyone's welcome. We're all going to go to Hades' place. We're going to party at Hades' place. He doesn't know it yet, but crash and part. We're going to crash a party at Hades. Get it out there on the internet, man. We'll wait for Hades' parents not to be home. Option expiration week this Friday. Is he taking us to the club? I don't know where Hades is going to take us. Probably Tim Hortons. That's a good old Canadian staple is Tim Hortons. Even though you Americans own it now, Tim Hortons. Looking for that. Senior Citizens Club. Iced tea, coffee, and shuffleboard. Yeah, buddy. Okay, I wait till 9:30. Seniors Club. Looks like a gold may run to premium box in the 1 hour. About 6 hours from Toronto, I think. That would be a nice drive for a wife and I. Oh, some poutine. I don't know why everybody thinks that's all we eat up here is French fries and cheese. I've very rarely ever had poutine. It's actually quite good, but oh man, you want to put on some calories, eat some poutine. I usually eat that in late fall to put on your winter weight. Some insulation on your winter weight. So we got to get below here. Obviously, a better market structure break for me would be down in here. So I can consider getting into this lower level. You're looking at the premium level up here still, Russell. I'm still looking for that level. And the first one you're looking for is here. So if you only get to this level here and you get a reaction off of that, given all this sell side liquidity is pretty straight down, I'd like to see that just run straight up to the premium box up there. We're through it. Okay, I like that. And you're looking for your sell side box down here. Include this as well. Morning, Zach. How you doing, buddy? Got to pack on the fat to keep you warm up there. Harsh winters, yes, indeed. You sit still, eat a lot of poutine, and wait for Christmas. Then load up a Christmas turkey. That should cover you through the cold months, January, February. And when you start to thaw out, come March, April, you start to move again and try and lose some of that winter weight. All right, so we've got another little tap into this level. I want to see this get tapped in here. You take out this low, move your stop loss, or protect your, I'm just moving into profit then. Boom, there you go. I'm chasing that down, bang, that's hit my profit right there. I'm out. That was a quick little run for a discounter rate. Lovely, lovely. Now let's see if we take the lows. Delish. Now I want to see this, see if we start taking this low here, because this would be that premium box. Oh man, we'd love to see it just auger down from here. We'll see how it closes on there. Not looking for that high right now. Oh, here's 8:30 candle. This is your 8:30 candle. I gotta mark these out again. I keep forgetting to hit mark these out. These 8:30, delicious time frame. Where's 8:30? 8:30. It's open, is right there. And then we have our next favorite one, which is right here. This is wow, there's a little tiny fella here today. Oh yeah. Can move my stop some more. All right. And waiting for the first presentation for value. This could be a nice little run all the way back through here to take out these relative equal highs and continue heading for Michael's objective. So just kind of keep that in mind. For the hourly, we want to see a break of market structure here before you consider running lower. Right into the discount box of the 15-minute. That's been hit right there at 22.4, 22.24. That's the imbalance right there. So you watch as this starts to march through now. It's taking out 1, 2. See where it closes up there. Okay, that brings us back into here. Okay, good morning, Ollie. Suspect this to fake move with relative equal highs left at 319, all the time high above. Asia low taken. Yeah, this could be that one to fake people out for sure. That 9:30 to 10 o'clock Judah swing for the day, and that upside objective of 22,418 and 22,450 be the goal for the day. So you look for a nice opportunity here to get a long off of here. We're back in the mean threshold of this candle. There's a little tiny imbalance down here on a 1 hour chart. We've hit that perfectly. See that? imbalance right there. You've come down and rebalanced it perfectly here. And I want to see if we catch a ride north on this, or if we take out some lows first. Regular trading hours are not filled yet. It brings us back into Monday's first presentation fair value gap. That'll fill us on the regular trading hours as well. If we can't get back to Monday's first presentation, that should fill us in on this regular trading hour gap as well. I'm glad Rahans is always looking at that thing, man. He's always got an eye on that regular trading hour gap. I'm not sure about the regular trading hours because the market closed early yesterday, so a normal indicator wouldn't have the correct price. Wouldn't think 1 p.m. hit, still not first presentation, so would it be the same as New Day Open Gap, for example? I'm still looking here. I'd like to see this level get hit. In the absence of the afternoon data point, I'd like to see that act as the fill of this regular trading hours. You're right. It's not acting the same way normal regular trading hours would be. But if that's the data point they've set, it'll be interesting because we've got a confluence down here that supports that closing and that regular trading hour gap here. There's nothing in here to really key off of yet. Oh, really? Okay. Hey, Derek, did you ever find that ICT material you were looking for yesterday? You'd left, and I was telling you, there's a point he was talking about macros, and he was talking about. I was trying to look at the information I had just before that, and it was um, how to identify when to buy a premium array versus a discount array. He's talking about dealing ranges, news reports, and the market on the close macro. The market on the close macro, those are all like one page of notes beforehand, so it's probably pretty close to that. I didn't yet. I watched a few videos yesterday, but didn't see it. You said it was before lesson 7, right? Yeah. And I will actually give you that. Look for the ones that say dealing range and how to identify when to buy a premium array versus a discount array. Dealing ranges, consequent encroachment, high impact news event days. If there was a high impact news event day, so looking for this right here. That's filled in regular trading hours. Let's see if we run on this liquidity down here now. We're hitting the rejection block now. Now, see if we can get back through this regular trading hour or this first presentation and use that for support to go higher. We have another one sitting right here. Let's see, sweep these lows here. So look for 22,175 to 22,167. It was happened in August, yeah. And the Joker said, we're going lower, boys, hop on. Hello, Curry Fishball. How are you doing? How's Malaysia over there? We're minus 27 here in Canada. I bet Malaysia's like plus 27. Mm-hmm. Now let's see if we get a reaction off of here. What the hell? Oh, baby. Craig, you're in Walgreens, right? They resolved their lawsuit. Oh man. Oh man. I am all in on Walgreens. I wanted it to get back above here, and we're back in six. Like that's a nice. That's a lot of money right there. That's good. Come on, Walgreens, get it together, baby. Start filling these gaps in here, and you're gonna be tell me you got some Walgreens there too, Greg. Yeah, I'm in that one. Yes, indeed. So anyway, let's get back over here. Look at that level. Look at that level. Get us above here now. I just need Walgreens to start paying a dividend again. If they can get into paying a dividend again, that'd be a nice little keeper. We got a change in direction. We've hit the perfect level we were looking for, right on the optimum time. 9:50 macro begins. Now I want to see this start to march back up now. We can break market structure here to the upside. Then we're back in sync with running for Michael's relative equal highs here and higher. That'll put you at over 200 handles for the day, 250 handles. If that continues to go in the direction we want it to go. Hello, Erica. How are you doing today? Were you here yesterday when I was having a chat with you about your that homework assignment? I'm not sure if you caught that or not, but I was kind of trying to show you about swing points and how important swing points are. They are considered data points, and we don't always look for the big high or the big low. Each one of those are considered a swing point. So when you're looking for it there, that's a range that you'd be pulling a fib tool on. For example, from there to there, that is a swing. So you notice you only got one candle here and one candle here. So you look for your PDAs inside each candle as areas of sensitivity. So you can't be selective on where your ranges are going to be. They are considered data points. So if you're trying to catch something inside there, you still have to use those points. I wasn't here, sorry, live. Yeah, no worries. So this would be the Judas swing into 10 o'clock. Now we want to see if we can get back into taking out these relative equal highs above us now. That took a lot of people offside. Everybody was looking for that to run higher. That's taken a lot of people offside here. And for us, looking at this level, that premium array, we wanted to see that. I think that was like option 4. If it gapped up on us on the weekend when we were having a little chat on Skype, if it gapped up, we're looking for a run to this level. And we obviously hit that level, and the reversal, anything below that level here was our break-in market structure. You come back up, we just clip the bottoms of it right here and then short from there. And I know Michael's calling for higher prices for today, but when you see this PD array has been hit and then continues to take out the lower discount array here on a close, then you look for range extension. Got range extension, so we're not running back up into this premium array just yet until we start getting through here. So we've got the discount box that we're looking for. Just as we were drawing that out, you see that one's been hit. Now we see this reverse here, and now that candle took this one out and we did not get a chance to come back and clip it, right? So now you look for this immediate rebalance. So this now becomes the next fair value gap above. Close above it, we come back and tap it. If it doesn't, then you look for this one. get above that one, then you look for these candles here, and then that first presentation for value gap here. Some of you might have it just as the last little piece right here, and not all the way down to the bottom here. That'd be awesome if Walgreens got rid of that bloody lawsuit right away. That's got some Elon Musk propulsion in that thing. That's good. Trade halted. It looked like it was still moving. Yeah, it's, oh no. It's still going. 1080, 1070. It's still going. Oh, that would be delicious if that gets up in here. If they've resolved that legal issue, and they can get back on track again, that would be, let's look at the daily chart here. That'll put like a 30% return or 30% accumulation if we can get up there. We get back up into, on top of that, then we've got all this gap up here to revisit. And then eventually this level way up top here. So it's looking good. So we're back inside this little fair value gap here now. It's an inversion now, so it doesn't really matter. Through this on the downside, so range extension. What are we headed for? That would be crazy if we get way down here. 22,089. Um, Work meeting. Got to go back to a list. Okay, no worries. If you don't find it, Erica, let me know. I'll Skype you and I'll go over it with you. Wait till we get back through here. Holy smokes, that thing's just taken off, eh? So we got to get a structure break if we want to start coming back up for these equal highs here. We've got a reversal happening right here, but it's just back inside that range only. Right here. So as soon as it hits 50%, so you're just into the discount box here, 50%, pull it to break even. You don't want to see it come back down there now. As soon as you hit 62%, move it to 50. If it rolls over and comes back through here, you're looking for another run below the lows here. This is already back through it, so you would have been break even already. It's a quick way to protect your thing, your trade. If you wanted it to come back deeper into that range, you're automatically out of your trade. If you're trying to catch that reverse there, by the way. So you watch and see where the candle closes. You got the next couple of seconds. So let's say you were wrong on that. You go, okay, now for me, as soon as it started coming back down below that level, I'd be out of that. That'd be the fail safe being executed there. Ideally, you want to see it trade back in here like that. Catch your short off or your long off there or here, depending on where you entered. So this is where your fail safe. Another rule for your fail safe could be just a wait to see if it comes back in here and unloads your position. So you'd be out at break even here and here or here. I would have my rule is that as soon as that opens and starts to go down, I'm out. And then it came back, give you an opportunity to get out before it goes lower. So it unloads all your position here for the long. And now you want to see if it come down and take out this low. If it trades back through it again, then you've got going long, going short, going long, going short. So where do you have to wait for? Wait for the low to get taken or this high to get taken or run back deeper into this range. through this again. Trade below, trade back through it. Wait for structure break up here. And a clock low. Great time for a turn. So wait for a structure break here. And then you've got your 9-10 turn for continuation to the upside. There's the next one. Trade back up into it here. You're in the premium portion of that run. So you'd be buying it at a premium. And you want to sell it at a higher premium. Watch all the way down to here. Trip off that 50%. Retap the low one. Get this out of the way. So if you trade below that again, you've come back into the premium portion of that range to come lower. If we see how we broke through that one, now through this one. Now we're looking for a range extension. Still looking for this downside objective here, I think. If this closes now here, below here, we're looking for this to continue coming lower now. We are through it. Back to the discount box that was remarked way over here at 164 to 167, I think it was. Yep. Get through that again on the downside, then look for this to keep coming lower. We just come back and tap this, roll over and come back down. If you run through it, you're looking for this premium box here. So keep your eye on this, another run through this discount array here. Getting much movement in there, are we? Mm-hmm. 6 a.m. candle. Not getting much range extension here. It looks like we're just banging off this discount array here in that larger range. Hit right off that premium portion right there. Now you want to see it accelerate through here if it's going to come lower. Mm-hmm. You'd expect to see a quicker snap off of there. Not this waffling around stuff, but it's maybe an after lunch run on that liquidity. Well, 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 what do we got going on here? We wanted to see it get back through here. Traded below it. Didn't quite get back into it here for continuation. Still want to see this natural gas start lifting off here. We hit that upside objective in wheat we're looking for today. Flipped it nicely. Now we're looking for, I don't know what else we're looking for in wheat there now. We've hit that objective. I'm going to break that down and have a look at that further. We can get all the way down to there. Still looking for that downside objective in live cattle. Looking for this upside objective still in little piggies. Oil switching up on us again. Is at this range. Change of direction, break structure, come back into the highs. Yeah, I'm not sure. It certainly is taking its sweet time getting down to our I'm looking for oil, by the way, to come back up into this range here. 71.73. Get back into this premium box. Look for this box up here. 72.36, 72.44. Above you there for upside. Still looking for this 22.090 level. That'll be 94 to 87. I'll put that down here. 87 to 94. And then we'll see if we get a reaction off of that level. She puts you right in here. Nice little reaction off the Friday first. Presentation body's not going below it. Yeah, it's also that between these two new week opening gaps, you've got that, what does he call it? Event horizon. So just another rinse and repeat moment here. We'll see if we get range extension. We've already traded below this level. We traded back up multiple times into that level for range extension. Now you want to see us trade below this level, come back inside this level, and use it for the next range extension lower. And I'm looking for this downside. Stop yelling, anomalous. From Friday, I tell ya. Getting all capsy on us now. So see how we're working this. We haven't traded above it to go back into the range. We've just traded into it, but we keep failing on it to go higher. So if we close below this, I want to see this get used and then just drop down. And now that we're working it like this, I'd expect to see us drop down below the mean threshold of this, come back up to maybe touch the bottom of it and start coming lower. So my next area of interest inside this small little range here is this candle's open. And how we act off that and how we act off the mean threshold of that level. So I'm looking at kind of two different levels here. This one. And then the upside. Looking at right in here. Just give this an institutional order flow entry drill for a continuation on the downside or consequent encroachment of that in this wick. I don't want to see half that wick get taken. So just consequent encroachment would be the best. This would be the best one if we just rolled over here now and came all the way back down again. Now that we've traded above this, you're back inside this range. So pull your fib tool from high to low here. So you're above 50%. So if you get to 50, you'd move or take half your trade off, move to equilibrium, or sorry, move to break even. If it taps you right there, you'd be out. You have to ask yourself, is it worth doing a trade from 105 or 151 to 155? It's like 5 handles. But if it hits 62%, then you move that up to here, take a portion off there. Because 62% is a retracement back into this breaker. It takes out these lows. So there's 62%. You'd move to 62. Or your stop loss would move from break even to 50. Take a portion off. You hit 62 or 70. Move to 62. So just kind of watch it here. And you take a portion off at 70. So if it comes back to 62 and taps you, you're out. If it hits 75, you'll move to 70. So just kind of watch how that fib retracement idea works. So watch, if it hits 75%, you'd move to 70 right there. So now you move to 70, bang, you're out. You take a portion off there, you're out. Now that would be institutional or optimum trade entry reversal. And you would have caught that from 50%, or sorry, your reversal here using that fib tool technique all the way up. So you would have caught from 150 to 170. So there's 20 handles out of that. And all the rest of your trade would have been off at 70%. As soon as it hit 75, it came back, tapped you out. Now, if this reverses, you would have said, I caught money even on the reversal when it changed direction on me. I caught it all the way up to the 75%. That's how that fib tool kind of works for saving your ass inside internal range liquidity hunts. As long as you're getting in at a discount below 50%, hit 50%, move to break even, take a portion of your trade off, usually half, 62, 70, and you see how you can follow it all the way up there and then finally come down and tap you out. So if this reverses now and comes all the way through here, you can see how you can grab quick internal range liquidity using that fib tool hunt. So there's your 50%. I guessed I eyeballed that, so let's just see how close I was to that filling. Yeah, I pretty much bang on there for eyeball. There's 50%. Body's froze on the 50%, just slightly above it there, but on 50, and now you want to see it roll over and come back down. I did not want to see it refill, so it didn't. I want to see us trade back through this level and continue coming lower. If we tap it again and start running higher, I want to see this premium array above us get taken out. Then I want to see a market structure shift to the upside. If we've decided that that's the full run back down into this breaker, it takes out the lows, we come back and revisit that. Then, and we're done. And now we turn around and go back up. I want to see a structure, a significant structure break up here at 208. Start looking at that going higher. I like the fact that we're leaving that little portion open. Seems more bearish for me. Looks like Walgreens is frozen at 75, 1075. No, I'm not shorting this at all right now. I'm not in this right now. I want to see it get some structure break so we can catch a reversal for these highs, if that's the goal for the day. I know Michael's calling for the highs, so if that's true, then I'm looking for something that proves that that's an upside objective. Right now, I wouldn't even be aiming for those. I would just be aiming for this order block breaker right here. and then the premium array inside this range. So now, but I want to see this discount array get hit first. If I can see that, and then you start seeing a nice little reversal in here, then I'd be gunning for that premium array there, and then eventually range extension, and then those old highs, and then the daily highs. I know he's looking for daily highs today, but just I'm not seeing it yet. I'd like to see here first, and then my eyes go for this range extension on an hourly chart. Before I get back to the daily objective. Walgreens doesn't even hit 1129 yet. I'd like to see 1129 get hit first. See where it goes this week. Into the breaker's body. Oh, he said he's not looking for that anymore? Okay. So watch this break below here now. See how we react off that. If we just completely ignore it and kind of run all the way through here, I like that idea. There's the mean threshold. Close below here now. Next 9 seconds or so. See how we closed below it, came back, tapped it. Range extension now. Again, keep your eye over here. You're waffling around here. Still want to see this provide some support to come lower. Oh, Lord. Stand up something here. This spot right here. We still have not broken that high yet. Inside this range. Well, how did that DAX do anyway? Look at that. Just interested to know where we went on DAX. That was the next upside objective we had, wasn't it? 867. The high of the day is 864.78. I think that's where I drew your next upside objective, was it not? The other day? Yeah. I don't know who was calling for DAX the other day, but that was the next upside objective was 867. So you're only less than three handles, 2.5, 2.25 handles away from hitting that. 867.92. So you're 2 handles away from that. That's good. So we hit that level, came back down, we're through this level now, and we're through this. So we have a break in market structure to the upside. Now we're looking for a long, and I'm looking for see if we get, there's the tap off the top of it. I'm looking for a long here. And you're starting your 1050 macro now. Darren, I use the one called DE40. the DE40. Well, it's not much different from the DAX. This is 874, and DAX is 860 something, 863, 864. It's not much different. I guess you got about another 10 handles different. So pay yourself and you're inside this larger range. As soon as you start getting above, well, as soon as you start getting into this premium array right here, so you tap this, you're long, pay yourself at the premium array. Right there. Give yourself a partial, move yourself into some zero stress trading. So that entry here, pay yourself a little portion there, move yourself to the cost of your trade. You don't want to see it come back down into here. You've got a body above here. If it comes back down into this candle here again, mean threshold is all you want to see. And you would have taken a portion off there. If it comes back, it takes you out. Wait for another entry here, and you're still in money. If you can get through this thing on a close, look for a range extension. So look for this level here to provide support to let you go higher. What's Hadi up to? Oh, he's already long. Good for you, Hadi. He's already got a partial and he's risk-free already. There's that premium level, consequent encroachment level, and we're just shy of it. So if that reverses on you and comes back down deeper into this range, you'll wish you paid yourself right above that high. Mean threshold of this candle, you want to see this little propulsion candle here, hold price and continue pushing higher. I don't even want to see it tap that low again. I want to see it just continue going out of here now. No, she's coming back into here now. There's an old high. So that would have taken you out of your trade there. Back to here, you're looking for 50% of this range. If we come back into 50% of that range, that's well inside this breaker. Takes out all this. These aren't really, this is a swing here. We come back and revisit this here. That's just below 50%. Back to this order block high. That's nice. I think we're coming back to at least 50% of that range. Smart man, Hadid. Smart man, man. Pay yourself when you can. Now, again, if you want to get back in sync, don't beat yourself up if it takes off now. If it gets back above here, get back in sync with it and continue higher. Yeah, it was nice. The little uncomfortable boxing here from here to here inside that range. But I do like the idea of this level getting taken to the upside. Tap that, looking for here. That's a premium. You're paying a premium price, though, to look for your premium array. It's not a great box to box, but it's yeah, I want to see that start climbing through here now. And then you look for your next one. Let's go. March on through there. I'm gonna climb through this next breaker here. Climb up on there, give us a close above there, and then look for this to provide us our, we're rock climbing now. If I can sit up on top of the ledge, get up on top of the next hole, get your fingers in there, pull yourself up, get on here, then look for support on top of this ledge here, kind of like what we just did here. You want to see it come back and tap it. So you want to see a nice good candle close above here, come back, tap it. Nice displacement candle above these highs. Use this candle for support to reach for the next objective above you here, which is, we've already hit that one there. So you're looking for a close of that fair value gap at 212. Brings you back into Monday's first fair value gap, and then look to get on top of that one. So that's how you just keep staying in sync with the market right now, and each individual candle. Wait for body to get above there. For another long. Peter and his kid trading with the chaotic kid running around. Still no bodies above there yet. So where do you see that one now, Lambo? I do see an immediate rebalance there, which we've already come back into. You see how we can work those premium arrays, hey? Inside those ranges. And just keep in mind your get below here again, look for discount array inside that range. We're just waiting for this premium array to give way, and then we can get some leverage on top of that. Then we're looking for higher prices. Looks also the 15-minute. That works if the situations could be accumulation then expansion. We're just sitting right on that right now. And we're getting at 11 o'clock. So this will give you your typical 11 o'clock retracement on the day. So 50 to 62% retracement on this run for the day right now. 50 puts us here at 22,222. Puts us right in here. And then 62% puts us at 22,240. Puts us back in that initial presentation fair value gap again. So those are the two upside looky-loos at 11 o'clock. We need a nice displacement candle here just to get this kind of moving. And this little consolidation. See if we can get a CAM model 1 out of here. And you all remember your CAM models. If we consolidate inside here, nice displacement, CAM model 1 would be a retreat or turn back into this candles or this cluster of consolidation to go higher. Also, we have a BISI. There's your first displacement. Well, not the big one, but we have closed above now. Look for some support here to go higher. Good. So now we want to see a continuation to the upside. See it slowly climb out of here. There's the retap. It's interesting watching people pop in and out. They come in, look, I don't see any trades on there, and then they leave. And those of you who just popped in, stick around when you're just trying to read exact price action. Each candle, what we're expecting with each candle. And we are sitting in the squabblers. We're sitting in that 9, 10, 11, 12. Good morning, Paulette. How are you this morning? Okay, so we've got retracement off of there. You got your reversal here. You've traded back into your reversal. You're long. You take out your premium array. A close above that. You come back, tap it. Like right there was perfect. Tap on that high of that bull candle. Continuation. Look for this to close above here and look for these two candles provide support. We've already traded above here. Close, you come back down inside it, that finds support, looking higher. So I'm looking for 61.50, or just use your fib tool on here and just kind of mark it like this. As soon as you hit 50%, take a portion of your trade off, move your stop loss to break even, 62, 70, 75, all the way up. Just trading that internal range liquidity. If you went from box to box, I'd be looking from here all the way up to here. My upside box would be here. That's what I'll be looking for ES today. Reach back up into there. Let's go natural gas. Let's go. Get up there. Feel like another run back into this little range here. As long as we don't close above 71.65. I like to see a run back into here. Gold's almost hit our upside objective already. Russell, are you in this one for gold still? Russell's in this one or not? I'm long on gold from 29.39. Good for you. Oh, you're way up here. Okay, so you really bought in long a premium level, Harry. So if that's your upside objective, so I'll be looking for here and see if we can't get through that and use the other premium objective above you. We traded through this level. We've come back into this level, looking for range extension again, looking for that level I was looking for earlier. Draw this one out here now. All the way up into the mean threshold of this candle. Breaker. Looking for a run lower now. Disney back into that discount. There, it finally hit that objective we were looking for here in DAX. Now, if we can get the next projection, which is 23.4, so that's like 600, 530 handles ahead of you here. DAX. So we keep finding support off this level. We've expanded the range. You close above it, come back, tap it, expand the range. The range is expanded. Come back, tap it one more time. Now I want to see it really start to get some legs here. Start climbing through here. You want to see it. Some acceleration through 22.213. Slow, insidious candles today. We finally broke 1,130 people. It took us the whole month of February and January to get through it and finally break out 1,130. So I appreciate all of you folks who are in here today. All of you folks who have subscribed. we're looking for a little more action here, so it'll be nice to give you guys some more setups. So I do appreciate that. And thanks for the thumbs up. I appreciate those too. It just helps our channel, helps our community. If we can just keep getting more people to come in and help us out so we can help you out, help your price action reading. And again, all we're doing right now is just seeing if we can leverage this inversion fair value gap to go higher, climb up above this 107 or 207 level. Again, I don't want to see it slip below here. If we slip below it on a close, then the potential is to run back deeper into this range here. And I don't want to see that. We've already come back nicely and tapped this high here and went higher. Look at 953 fair value gap. The 953 fair value gap. It's a little tiny one right here. Good eye, man. Good eye. Yeah. Good point. I missed that one. So we just had range extension. That's it. Now we're getting a reversal back through here. So I missed that one. Good eye, Hadi. Thanks. And it's also a retap of this old Monday's first presentation fair value gap. Look at that right there at 209. And we hit 209 right there. So a little tiny premium raise. That's why you can't ignore those, hey? Even this candle came down and just gave it a little kiss here. Went higher. Look at that. Right inside it. Went lower. Tapped it. Going lower. Back inside this range again. We've traded below that level again now. Inside. So you're looking for another run back inside this level here. Good eye, Hadi. Yeah. Exactly. So look for internal range liquidity again. Your first one's going to be, again, this candle's high, mean threshold. And then you're looking for right there. And then the next one down is here. And if we lose that on the downside, we're back into hunting for this again down here. And this seems like a nice logical place to hunt, come back to. Just do an institutional order flow entry drill off of an hour candle. See the SIBI, we go down, create a fair value gap here, the SIBI. Then this candle trades back up, gives you institutional order flow entry drill, and also gives us a retap of these wicks here. And then if you draw the wick out here, the mean threshold of that wick, you'll probably find that we just came back in and tapped it here. And then now we're looking for lower. And again, we're looking for this price down here. So change in direction right off that key level there. Hey, good eye, Hadi. Well done. Yes, if it would have closed above that, then you'd look for what we were looking for here. You want to see it go higher. And all it did was just extend the range for a sweep. But that little fella right there I didn't see. Hawkeye Hadi found it. Nice. And now we've got the change direction. Come back up inside. Extend the range. Back down into a discount now. Get back in sync with the market. Didn't even get 50% of that return. Interesting. Now we're getting into 11:30. We're back to this order block again. Mean thresholds holding. %. Trade below, come back inside for a short. Take your profit at 50%. Move to break even plus the cost of your trade. If it comes back and takes you out, you got half your trade off. Goes back through you. We're back in sync with whether or not we take out that little premium array that Adi had pointed out earlier. Low taken. Change direction here. See how sensitive these levels are here. Just closed right on it. Box to box internal range liquidity here. If you're trading that, you'd be looking at this. Just hit the premium, 50% of that range. If you took it from here, that swing here, you're just over 50% back into this box. And again, the fib tool's got to be your lightsaber, right? You got to use it all the time. Otherwise, if you're hunting internal range liquidity like that, the fib tool is a great way to protect you real quick. So if we get back through this level and through this immediate rebalance here, I'd like to see us aim for Hiti's initial little tiny fair value gap here, climb up on top of that, then look long again. Then you're looking for the next price leg. Puts us right back in the top of this first presentation fair value gap again. Let's go gold, he says. Come on, get up there. I hope you're protecting your run there now, Russell. If you got in at 39, that you're at least in profit here now. Closed above this level one more time. So this was a quick retracement back into 50% of the range and for a range extension. So if we get above here now, I'm looking for that next range to aim for here. That premium right above you. See how this one here, you literally closed and opened right on it, tapped it, ran to this next one, ran above it, came back down, you've tapped it. Now you want to see this accelerate quickly through here and start running back up above that little tiny gap above us here now. This has been worked. Work. Retap this one more time. All the way down to here. And then go. That's what you get there. Next bus is pulling up. Pulling up to the station, taking passengers. That's it. Away you go. Bye, kids. See you at the bus stop. Goodbye. Have a great day at school. Yes. Bottom of the hour. Crazy Island. What do you? I think it's going higher. I changed my mind if we get below here. %62 puts you right on here. Yeah, we know it's the crazy Ivan time. 32 puts you right on there. Nice, good discount array. You're 32. Let's go. Everybody on the bus. Let's go. It's got to get a close above that this level, which we did. This is a retracement. I like to see that just start to march in here now and start to really accelerate through here. You've done your thing. Let's go up here. I don't want to see us come back down to that discount box again. I lose my love for this if that keeps coming back down into there. There's a little tiny imbalance right here as well. What is crazy, Ivan? I keep hearing it. It's the reference to the Hunt for Red October movie, at the bottom of the hour. The sub does the turn. And the markets always seem to do a crazy Ivan at the bottom of the hour. You'll see a little turn back, and then they'll that come back for you, and you see the fair value gap form there, and they tap it, they're coming for you. You see that turn, look back, and then it continues. I affectionately called it Crazy Ivan, just because at the bottom of the hour you see this up to 8 candles can do a little look back to see where you're at, and then either continue in the direction you want to go, or if they see you, there's a fair value gap that forms there, and they start gunning for you, they come back for you. So in this case, you've got the Crazy Ivan occurring now, right? So this is the bottom of the hour. There's your 30. Crazy Ivan goes into 38. So there's your fair value gap. Comes back and sees it. Comes for the discount portion. Now, if you run through this discount, he's coming for you. If you're sitting right here and he's coming looking back to see where you are, he's either going to sweep you, and you're between a reversal going short and this reversal going long, so you're inside this small range here. So this little Crazy Ivan look back that's coming on right now, you want him to get back, turn around, see you or not see you, make like a hole in the water, like they say in the movie. You make like a hole in the water, you're sitting right here, and you wait. You want to see him continue climbing back through here and then continue going higher. This is the Crazy Ivan moment. So if he closes through here, he sees you, he's coming for you. That's the only dramatic way I could make the movie. The candle's a little bit more sexy, a little more Hollywood. It's the Crazy Ivan. It's at the bottom of every hour. Like, look at the bottom of every hour. See this here? The bottom of the hour, Crazy Ivan look back. You're coming lower. The Crazy Ivan, if he doesn't see you, he keeps coming. Then your macro begins, and if you get your macro, you're starting off. So this Crazy Ivan is what we're looking for here. Whether or not it continues to go lower, or he sees you and comes for you. And this, in this case, it's after the Crazy Ivan thing has occurred. We did not get a continuation. We just saw him look back, waffle back here, and then you wait for the 10-50 macro to begin and see where you go from there. But there's always that bottom of the hour look back type thing. So look here at 9:30, Crazy Ivan look back. Doesn't see you, keeps coming lower. 8:30, bottom of the hour, Crazy Ivan, he sees you, coming for you. 6:30, there's 6:30. You go here, come back, sees you, runs all the way down and takes out the low here. Here's your 30. There's no Crazy Ivan going on here. He just keeps going. Here's your 30. Comes back. There's your 35, 36, 38. It's not picture perfect, obviously, but 30, look back, keep coming, then you start your next macro. Yeah, just kind of look at the bottom of the hour and look for a reversal into the first 8 minutes, and then see what kind of fair value you get from there. And then wait for the next macro. If you get nothing, wait for the next macro. Yeah, we're waiting for bullish. So far, you're stuck between bullishness here, higher, and bearishness here, lower. So you're bull and bear, and you're right in the middle of them. So which one's going to give way? So you wait for this one to give to the upside, and wait for that last little one to occur there before going higher, or wait for this one here to close to come deeper into this range, and then you'd have to take this out if you want to come lower. So you've got 2 below you, or 3 below you, and you've got 1 above you, 2 above you to go higher. So you're coming into that lunch hour now. So, did you hit it? All right, good for you, buddy. I hope you paid yourself. I hope you paid yourself. Good for you, man. Well done there, Russell. Good, well done, buddy. I like to hear it. Yay. Yay. Way to go, Russell. I like it. I like it when you guys are making money. Okay. So we see how we're waffling between those two arrays right now. We're boxing in that range, right? We're going from discount to premium, discount to premium. So we've gone from this reversal, we've gone from premium all the way down to the discount, back to premium and discount in the same candle. Then we went premium again, and we're just coming back down into this discount box. So you're boxing back and forth between these two arrays, premium and discount here. So if we take this guy out of here and put him right there, you'll see what I mean. That's 1, 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rounds of boxing so far. Coming up for 6, 7, 8, 9. How many rounds? How many rounds can you go? That's internal range liquidity boxing between premium and discount arrays. Good for you, Russell. Darren, get on Russell. Poor self-talk. You finally did something right? You finally did something right? Boy, this isn't a great way to take the wind out of your sails there, hey? You celebrate it, dude. Don't just sit there and go, yeah, finally did something right. Like, get excited about it. Say, yes, I saw it. That's exactly the way I should see it. That's exactly the way I should wait for the right opportunity, see the right opportunity, take it. And I found my exit point. I'm out. I don't care what it does from here. I got it. Not I finally did something right. You do things right all the time. You just don't acknowledge them. You just acknowledge more the wrong things you do more than the right things you do. So acknowledge the right here. Here's your round 6 of boxing here. I mean, I trailed stop long enough to hit that target. Usually I'd be out sooner because of fear of missing out. The way it's going, if we go higher, I think we're going to take out some lows first, and then the 1 hour, I see a bearish breaker waiting for price inside the new week opening gap. I still like this downside. I still like this discount array here. We've come back into here. I like to see it just kind of roll over and come back down. I know you guys want this to go higher, but I still think we should be coming down lower. But what do I know? Right now we're stuck between, on a 1 minute chart, between going higher and lower. So far going lower is holding price, and going higher is desperately trying to hold under price. So they're bouncing. These two are boxing back and forth between one another. You can cheer for the gold or you can cheer for the blue. But if that just rolls over here now and slowly takes this out, that out, then I'm looking for down here still again. Right now, neutral. While these two fight it out, you're neutral. Yeah. The lunchtime lashings are about to begin. Never trade lunch hour. The lion's share of the morning is at 9 till 10, 30, 11 o'clock. That's where you can catch your best runs. If you got the discipline to stay out of it there, then great. There's your 6 rounds of boxing so far. So 1, 2, so you entered in here, went down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 rounds inside here going back and forth. Yeah, it needs to take out that 207, that 2065 on a close. First sign of it heading there is when we take this out on a close, or if we take this out on a close, heading deeper into this range again with the rejection block low and then the discount arrays below you. You're still bullish? What time frame are you on there, Craig, for bullishness? And where's your support level? Where's your where does it fail for you? So you want to see, for bullish people, get up on top of this, and you want to see it close above there. Not just come back into the candle's body, reject off of that and come back lower. But that's the first attempt to get through this level or this level. You see, that's the first attempt to get through it versus these guys here. We've just come down to the bottom, the top, inside. Now we're making that attempt to push higher. So now you've closed above. Excellent. You're right back into this 205 again. If you come back and give it a little tap now, or we get a body close above this one, then I'm looking for this to go higher. So then I'm back with Craig again, going higher. Oh, SMT. Okay. So wait right here, see where this body ends up here now. This would be nice if this was a breakaway gap. That remains open. You see an institutional order flow entry drill. I want to see a body close above here now. Like that. Good. Now you want to see it tap it and go. That's a strong one. Tap and go. 2 is institutional order flow entry drill. Just come into the discount or into the top of the fair value gap busy here and just give it a tap and go. I want to see this candle hold price now. There's your first tap in. You don't want to see this fill. Get out of here now. Now, wherever this ends, I want to see a wick there, and I don't want to see more than half that wick come back and get taken out again. So if this is going to go, start leaving here, and wherever that wick ends, there you go. No more than half that wick now. And we'll put you right about there. Get out of Dodge. Let's go. I don't want to see even come back into this level here now. Away with you. Can we take out new highs for the day? Yeah, we could certainly start running there now. Take those out after lunch. I like that for a long. And I'm just going to put my stop loss just down below here. I don't want to see it get back down there now. And we want to look for the next upside objective I'm looking for is here. That's our regular trading hour, or the first presentation, which is right. We'll put it right there. We get through that, then we're looking for higher prices. We're looking for 22,270. It likes to waffle around here, doesn't it? Welcome to your lunch hour. In about another 6 minutes or so. I mean, my back's really sore right now. I'm getting a couple of real zappers. If you like what we've been doing today, if you guys enjoyed your price action study, by all means hit the like button. If you're new to our channel, feel free to subscribe. We're here every morning. We're happy to have you join us for a price action study every day. You get some signals, you get some ideas on where charts are moving. We got great guys in here and ladies in here helping you out along the way. We also have a Telegram channel. You're more than welcome to join the community there to see if you find someone you can gel with to help you out. There's lots of people in there willing to give you a hand if you're just starting out with the ICT stuff. And yeah, we hope you join us each morning. I don't like seeing this. That order block there. He got me. Even if I was one tick below that low, I think it would have got me anyway. Look at this level here. I want to see this stay open. I guess you could still come down and tap this and still leave a portion open. I didn't want to see it get back in there again. So now I got to wait for it to break that high. We're back through this level again now. Swept here. Lunchtime. Lashing at lunchtime. It just does not want to. Yesterday's doesn't want to give in. That was yesterday's over here, isn't it? Yeah. I should try and get that to extend all the way across here now. I keep missing those extend imbalances, extend previous imbalances. There you go. That makes sense. Traded back through it, into it, feels a rebalance. Oops. Came all the way back inside that, filled it inside that range discount, right the way back to that premium. So we've already been through this one. Now you're back deeper into this range. There's nothing here except for this little BISI here and a little price imbalance. I'd like to see this come through here, start running lower now. Like Ab says, that Monday fair value gap initial presentation's just not letting go of anything. Yeah, I couldn't see Friday's one. It wasn't, I didn't have the extension on there, which makes a difference. Look at that. Changes your game plan a bit, hey? So hit it, open, see how we act inside that little fella right there right now. That comes all the way down to there on your BISI. We're back into closing below here, running for these lower lows again, these discount arrays. And then Heading for Friday. We're stuck between Monday and Friday. I think that's going to be it for me, you guys. My back's really starting to bug me here, so I will call it a day before I start getting into I can't move around stuff. So 2 objectives I have today. On the hourly, I still have this downside objective here that I'm looking for. And if we get a reaction off of that, then I'm looking to run back into this range. I'm looking for back to 280-ish, somewhere around there. Yeah, I still feel like this has got more downside in it than upside right now. And that will change for me if we start getting above 237. If we can get above 237 on the close, like if we get above our opening gap here, then I'd say I'm wrong. We're going bullish again, and look for that 280 after that fact. We got to get through here first, though, for me to go bullish again. Otherwise, I'm still bearish down to here. Could be way out of my, I could be out of my mind, but that's what I'm looking at from an hourly perspective. Anyway, looking at these, you've already got a break-in structure on the downside. We've closed below that. You've traded back into the order block on the hourly. Now I like to see that continue all the way down to the discount array down here at 0.81. No, 0.90. I think it was 94 to 87 or something like that on the downside. So what else we got? What else we got here? That hit that objective. This one came right down to our watch here objective. Nailed it. And now we've got a nice reaction off of there. I like it. I'm looking for these equal highs above us here and this 406 level. Was a nice little reaction off that. We're still looking for this live cattle on the downside, and still looking for little piggies, 95.82. Looking for oil, still looking for that 72.36 for the upside in oil. Look at that nice reversal here. Perfect opportunity right there. Premium array, that's boxing right there. Discount to premium. I love it. It's a nice boxing run there. Look for 72, this level right here. 72.44-ish up there. For oil, gold, nailed our objective for the day. I like it. I like to see if we can find support off. Is this a bearish candle or a bull? It is. Lovely. So I'd like to see us get some support off of here. I'm going to put this right here. First level's here. I like to see us come back inside that and go higher. Reach for that premium box above us again. If you lose this on a close, I'm out. I'd like to see that create a fair value gap right there. Come back, give it a kiss, and then continue going higher. We hit our downside objective in our Bitcoin. We nailed the rejection block nicely. And next one you're looking for is obviously the mean threshold of that. I think that's it. Hit it already. Nope. So you're looking for this low here now, and then obviously the next low, and then look for our discount boxes over here. So Bitcoin's paying out the way we want. This is looking good. I want to see that get back up into here. Disney came back into our discount. Now you're going to see this work. Yeah, you got to get above that gap now. You got to get above the consolidation. Otherwise, we could see a deeper run down into here, and then potentially a run down into here. So, I don't know what you think of this one, Craig, but the Disney doesn't give me a nice clean setup here, other than this reverse here, that snap off there. I wouldn't want to see half that wick come back and get retested now. You want to see the steep start marching higher. Our beloved Walgreens is now on a march higher. I like this. If we can get above here now, we've got it. We've closed above that, and we're coming back. We just gave it a little tap, so 84. I want to see that keep climbing higher now. Go for the rejection block, half that wick, and then keep marching higher for our upside objective, which is oh, that's a little too far up right now. But ooh, let me just look at this for a second. Ifity. What would this give us here? Right to the consequent encroachment of the new week opening gap way up here. If this is the next price leg higher for Walgreens, I'm looking for 1217-ish. The new week opening gaps above us. Big drawn liquidity. See how these were the drawn liquidity down here? I love this as an upside objective now. If we can close above the rejection block, that's my next upside look for Walgreens. And I'll put that as a little zippity-doo line right there. Walgreens. Little zippity-doo line. That's a ICT term. Zippity-doo. And I'd like to see this level right here continue to hold price on a 15-minute chart. So we have rejection block next, consequent encroachment of the wick, and then see if we continue marching higher from there on Walgreens. Banks, much there. DAX. Ford, that's exactly nice. Just what we're looking for. A retracement back into this low, and now I'm cool with that sucker running all the way down into here at $7 or $8. If we can get into here, that's a buy for me. Just me, but I'm gonna buy Ford. I'm gonna go long on that sucker if it gets down into that $7, $8 range. And then this is Dodge. I'd like to see Dodge now roll over and bend the knee. And then I'm looking for Dodge. I'm looking for Dodge to get down into $7 or $8 as well. And then that would be a nice little long inside. We can get him back inside this range again. That might be worth it the next few months or the rest of the year to trade that as a long into this, because anything from any 80 cents, 89, 90 cent return is 10% return on your money, plus whatever Dodge pays as a dividend, if you're into dividends as well. So I like that as my downside objective for March, April, and then start running up in there. Still looking for British pound to get above here. We need the dollar to roll over right at 107.30. If it does go higher, 107.30, and then start coming back lower. I like to see it just tap this here, mean threshold. That 106.98 right now, that's it. I don't want to see it get any higher than that. That would be nice to see that roll down here. Aim for this objective. If we can get down into here, then that'll get us back above your British pound, above that high, which I don't really want to get too high because then it throws off my trip to England this year. It's a good thing we bought. I got my pounds from 2 years ago. I kept a lot of British money back then when it was good and cheap. Good and cheap. Went back here in 2022, I think it was. I got it back in August of 2022. Yeah, it was like 124. Oh, it's not much different than it is. Not much different than it is now. Might actually be worth something for me. Left out look what the British Canadian, not my jar, Canadian dollars tanked in those in the years back when it, let's see, Canadian dollar was worth 79 cents back then, and now it's barely worth 69 cents. So that's a significant difference against the pound as well. What else we got here? Silver. We've opened up from here. I like to see silver continue climbing to the 75%. I'm looking for that ultimate little premium box way up here. So I like to see silver keep climbing up out of here. Get the premium of the premium portion now. And yeah, see how we've traded. We use this lever. We traded below that level, came back into it, traded below this level, came back into it, traded below this level. Now we're back through it again. So if we just come back to this order block rollover and drop through here one more time, see how we traded through here but extended the range anyway. This is where I tell you about range extension. This range is going to extend if we close below there. We close below it, expect your range to extend, and it does. Just taps into here. So now we want to see if we, how far back into this large range we go. If we get back up on top of here, look for this there's nothing really in here except for here. That would be the other premium high up here. Again, we have to break these highs for up here for me to go higher into this thing. Otherwise, I'm still thinking about this coming lower. So I'm not convinced we're making any major run on that upside yet. And if you're just boxing on an hourly chart, I'm still expecting a few hours from now for us to take one more big dive down into that discount box. Thanks, buddy. Thanks, Derek. Thanks for another great show. You're very welcome. Not clear. You guys don't want this to go higher, don't you? You all want it to run higher? Just remember on your hourly time frame, if this was a 1 minute chart, what would you guys be thinking? Once you've got market structure break, market structure shift on the downside, and you come back into a big breaker that initiates this run above an old high, it's the largest down close candle for this little pop up that takes out this high here. You've come back into the breaker right there into its body, and now you've rejected off of it, and you still have downside left to hit. Yes, you have come back into 62% of the range, and that is a potential for a reversal, but the breaker is a very big candle, so be careful that if you wanted this to run for these highs, you've got to get some support here. You've got to see some significant support on the lower time frames. That hourly time frame right now is just telling me that that's a key level for a short into this level here. That's all I'm looking at.
That's why I'm kind of stuck between wanting to go higher. You'd have to get through the mean threshold of that candle on a solid bang, like an up candle. If you get through that on a close, then look for upside. Then I'd be more excited. So you'd have to see how that mean threshold there lines up with the initial presentation fair value gap here. If we capture the edge of that and close above this, remember I was saying I want to see it close above that, that would put you just above the mean threshold of that candle, that breaker, and then now I'm a little more positive for a long. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm kind of looking at it. So I could be completely talking out of my ass for all I know, but that's my guess where we're at right now. All right, that's it for me. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. Sorry I couldn't stick around too much longer. I'm gonna go get some go lie down for a bit now, and I will talk to you guys bright and early tomorrow. Keep your eyes on those levels, and I'll keep in touch with you on the ThetaWave channel as well, on our community channel. I'll be sharing my thoughts with you guys and where we're at. Remember, this, we don't have to, I'm not marrying this idea. It just feels like that I'm more bearish right now than I am bullish based on an hourly chart and nothing else. And I'm just still seeing support here right now for an hourly continuation on a 1 minute chart. I have seen nothing here on a 15-minute chart that supports going higher. A 5 minute chart. On the 5 minute chart, we have a reversal already on a 5 minute chart. These highs are taken. We have a reversal right here. So you've already got your 5 minute. You got the reversal here. You came back inside it, and now we're continuing on the downside. So for the immediate rebalance of this, for a 5 minute to continue going lower, I want to see this get taken. Oops, right there. So if you see this trade through here on the downside, we're going to continue going lower, and that'll bring me right into my little objectives down here. Okay. So right now you're bearish on 5 minute, bearish on 1 minute, bearish on 1 hour. And I've got nothing that confirms that 15 minutes is giving me a run higher. So anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Again, I reserve the right to change my mind if things start to change up for me. And again, that's my pivot for higher. Okay. So anyway, love you guys. See you later. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow morning.